It's main event time, folks. Let's get to war. It was a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks to be exact, on Monday Night Raw, when we returned following SummerSlam. The main event saw new Raw superstar AJ Styles, drafted him from SmackDown following the Superstar Shake-Up, take on that man, the leader of FTRKO, who just saw his boys earlier on lose the World Tag Team titles. He can't be happy with that one, but he has to focus on winning a title of his own tonight. Him and Styles had a matchup which led to a draw, a double countout. No man getting the decisive victory, so GM Mick Foley making a triple threat match for tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship in your main event. We couldn't find one number one contender, we found two. And this is the second time Joe will defend his World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat environment. Let's not forget back at Backlash, he defeated John Cena and Kurt Angle in a triple threat. Tonight he takes on two other living legends, and the Viper Randy Orton and the phenomenal AJ Styles. Let's not forget the phenomenal AJ Styles, the former Universal Champion, the inaugural champion, held that title for a whopping 233 days. And that is just absolutely crazy to me. But Randy Orton wants to dethrone Samoa Joe. He's had the title for even longer than AJ Styles has. And Orton looking to walk out the new world champion here tonight. FTR couldn't win their match and retain their titles. Orton looking to win and secure the world title here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But here comes a man they're contesting off with. Former Universal Champion, 233 reign as champion, losing out to McIntyre in the main event of SummerSlam. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. He looks weird without a championship around his waistband, I'll tell you that.
And introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And here is Styles then, looking to win gold once again for the second time in this series. Have an even longer reign perhaps. As world champion now over on Monday Night Raw, he ruled SmackDown with an iron fist. It was the house that AJ Styles built. He's even still wearing the blue to represent the blue brand. But he is a part of the Monday Night Raw brand. And he looks to become Raw's world champion. Here live in your main event from Night of Champions. Big fight field here in Saudi Arabia. World title about to be on the line. Oh baby. Oh baby. Here we go, man. Randy Orton, AJ Styles out. Here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, who is coming into this matchup with a reign as champion, which is 266 days and counting.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Samoan Joe.
266 days and counting for the world champion Samoa Joe. And if he's able to win this tonight, it goes up even further. Maybe even towards the 300s. He could have a full year-on reign as champion. He's been that impressive. Only lost to one man, and that man being Finn Balor in tag team and non-title matches. Nobody else has ever pinned or submitted Samoa Joe. He's been pinned twice. One with a roll-up, one with a finishing maneuver. Both off of the same man, Finn Balor. But here, tonight, we'll see who gets it done. Will it be Joe to retain? Will it be Styles to win back gold? Will it be Orton to win it for the first time here in this series? We'll find out here in your main event. That's what they're fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious, and coveted World Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. It's main event time. It's a big fight field. Daphne LaShaw assigned the duties for your main event this evening. She holds up Raw's world title. Let's get into the action. Here we go. Randy Orton AJ Styles, and the World Heavyweight Champion, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. Here we go. Your main event of Night of Champions is underway as Orton and Styles go at it right off the bat. They've got unfinished business to attend with. As Samoa Joe take the fight straight to the legend killer, but he went after the wrong man there. And AJ taking down Orton. And they're going right after the world champ Samoa Joe, but Joe able to take down AJ Styles. Randy Orton going after the world champion now, connected with a swinging neck breaker. And Styles going after the Viper and taking him down now. And Joe taking down Styles. Went for Orton there, but Orton able to see the champion scouted. Look at this big elbows there as AJ Styles. Trying to go after both men, missing the heads like away on Orton. And Randy going after the world champion here. Look at that. Nicely done. But Styles, one step ahead of the Viper this entire match, picking him up. Oh God, there's a burning hammer on Randy Orton. There's a big knee by Samoa Joe now to AJ Styles. Snapmare off the ropes. Big boot as Orton takes a bit of the floor. It's just Joe and Styles. One-on-one in the ring right now as Joe takes him down with a big butterfly slam. And Joe, top base suicide into the Viper, Randy Orton. Unbelievable scenes. Look at AJ Styles taking out both men with a top base suicide of his own. Incredible scenes in your main event by AJ Styles, who's determined on walking out. The new world champion this evening. Oh, but Samoa Joe takes him down. And they're Orton back in. It's Joe and Orton one-on-one. We've seen these two battle one-on-one before in the past. And the main event of Monday Night Raw once. Of course, with Samoa Joe getting the win, there's no one else but Finn Balor has been able to pin or submit the Samoan Submission Machine in this entire series. Joe winning the Royal Rumble match in the second episode of this series. He had number 22. He won the entire thing, I believe, getting 6 eliminations in that contest. Nice clothesline by Randy Orton, and for the cover on Styles, and broken up immediately by Joe. This is 1 fall to the finish. Samoa Joe can lose his world title without taking a pinfall or submission loss. This German suplex and knee combination on Randy Orton sends him to the floor as AJ Styles looking to fly, missing with a moonsault, and Samoa Joe now on fire, and Joe runs him with a drop kick on Styles. Going after the leg of the phenomenal one is Randy Orton going to get an equaliser. That is a baseball bat he's brought into the ring with him, and he goes to town the world champion. Hitting Samoa Joe over the head with it, gets back to his feet. Samoa Joe takes it forward, but Randy Orton with a nice shot. And Orton picking him up again with a neck breaker. Now here comes AJ back in. Orton meeting him right there. And a short arm clothesline by the Viper is looking good in this one. A big shot on Samoa Joe now. And here comes Randy Orton. A nice DDT. Now AJ, nice arm drag on the Viper. Fighting back here in this one. Nice shot by AJ Styles. Taking down Orton, but there's Samoa Joe from behind. Look at the strength of Joe. Oh, just throwing Styles right down. But Orton right there. Irish whip off the ropes of the Viper. Big back elbow missing its mark. Joe able to take him down with a big shot. Irish whip sends Styles out of the corner, and there's that big splash followed by the inside out of Styles. Here's the cover. Joe to retain the world title. Leg kick, shoulders down. There's 2. Styles stays alive. Randy Orton back in with a baseball bat, hitting Joe over the head. Didn't get all of it. This time gets it again. A third time knocking down the world champion, sending him packing out of this matchup. Randy Orton now shoots the half on AJ Styles. In for the cover. Can he get it done here? Randy Orton to win the world title on a kick out by Styles. And now Randy Orton with a big knee connecting on AJ. Orton is impressive here tonight in this one. AJ Styles not got much offense here. And it was this past week on Raw where Randy Orton, or rather AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, who teamed up against FTRKO, the at then World Tag Team Champions. Unlikely allies with Orton there at ringside watching the action. It was Styles who got the pinfall win over Dax Harwood of FTR. But FTR able to losing out earlier, not able to get a big win back. In the title match. Wait a minute, Styles. This might be a bad night for the RKO. Styles went for a roll-up win on Orton. But Randy Orton able to see him coming. Big arm drag there by AJ Styles. Nice kicks, nice strikes. on the Viper, picks him up. Oh, Randy Orton in the back door. Bang! And 30 DDT. There's Samoa Joe. Nice shot on Orton. And he's going to lock him in the Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch the mission on the Viper as AJ Styles going to break it off. It's Styles there on Joe now. AJ Styles going to get back into this contest. There's a big enziguri. That may do it. Top rope, AJ Styles flying through the skies, going off the rope with an relaxed handle. And off the ropes and Samoa Joe. Big knee now connecting. Orton, RKO on Styles, out of nowhere. Here's the cover. Do we have a new World Heavyweight Champion? There's two. Kick out by Styles. Oh, wow. What a match. Orton though, went for that draping DDT it looked like, but Samoa AJ Styles able to counter and Samoa Joe able to take down both men. Orton again, moving each side, just Joe and Styles remaining here. And the ring, look at AJ, nice strikes, nice shots connecting by the phenomenal one. Pop! Styles clash! To the world champion! Oh, my Randy Orton back in, I break it up just in the nick of time now. And now it's Orton. Big neck breaker of AJ Styles. Samoa Joe with a big cheap shot. Caught him there and BAM! What a big jab, down he goes and senton connecting by Joe. Now Joe picking up the Viper, Randy Orton. Gonna send him into that corner. Doesn't look good for the Viper here. Big jab by Joe. AJ Styles back in his feet just watching the action now. Back in he comes though. And Samoa Joe, what's he got in mind? On the Viper here, looking for perhaps a superplex. Not often do we see this. Samoa Joe connecting and getting all of it. But AJ Styles, wait a minute. Nice knee at the top of the head. And now we're going to pick up Samoa Joe now. And we're going to send him into the corner. And they're going to send Orton to the outside again. This is Styles' time to get back into this one now. Top rope goes the phenomenal one. World Champion trouble. Big splash from Styles. Who's the cover? New World Champion. 1, 2. Randy Orton not doing anything about it. Joe kicking out. If Randy Orton's... If AJ won that, Orton just watched it happen. What the hell? But Randy go right back after Styles. And that's an incredible title match. Your main event of Night of Champions. Live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. From Jeddah. Here live. Huge crowd of attendance, loving every bit of the action. And Samoa Joe now, beautiful German suplex, cover on Orton. AJ Styles gonna get back into the ring and a kick out by Randy. There's AJ. Oh, AJ, nice shot. And then Randy. Oh, but AJ not letting anything happen. Nice inside Curry and Orton now. And there's Samoa Joe trying to stomp on the Viper. Oh boy, nice shots from all three competitors. As they are going at it, AJ Styles going after Orton. Penalty kick! Oh, but Joe from behind. Looking to take advantage. Oh, and a drop in AJ. And Randy grabs the world champion now. Sends him over to the rope. Looks like a nice knife edge chopping. Going after the leg of the big fella. That's a smart strategy. By the Viper, Randy Orton. Styles though grabbing Orton off the back. Gets some neck breaker. We saw that earlier off the suplex. From the US champ early night. Nice forearm by AJ Styles. To the outside. Springboard 450. Cover. New world champion. Can Styles do it? There's two. Kick out by Joe. Oh my. Now Randy Orton. Don't know what the hell to do on the outside. Looks like AJ is going to stay on Samoa Joe on the inside. Oh, and Randy's got another weapon. What the hell's that? That a kendo stick? It is! And he goes to turn on Styles with it. Big shot. And now Styles rolls to the outside. Orton turning his attention to the world champion Samoa Joe. If he wants to walk out world champion tonight, he wants to do it by pinning the world champ. And he's looking for a vicious RKO. And he got him! He got him! But AJ's right there. AJ breaks it up. Oh, baby, Randy Orton. He's still in control, picking up Styles, going around the ring with him. And hanging out that drive through it, forced off a top rope. Go right back after the world champion. Put it all the way out with an RKO, but Joe able to shift this way. Crushing Orton now. Now AJ Picks up Samoa Joe. AJ Styles. Burning Hammer! That was the prelude to the move that won him the Universal title back in the Rumble. And now Styles. Phenomenal forearm on Samoa Joe. But Randy's back there. Back in Sagari. But he's not done. Joe's just been taken out. And Sagari again. Styles runs in. Cover on Joe for the world title. That's could do it. There's 2 Orton, breaks it up in the nick of time. And Randy Orton now with a big shot in the midsection of AJ Styles. What a title match. This has been here this evening. What an entire show it has been. Incredible main event as well. There's Randy Orton picking up AJ Styles and gets some with a fall away slam. I know what Samoa Joe gonna do now. What is Samoa Joe thinking? With a big knee and again. Oh Jesus. There's Samoa Joe with big shots. Looking to fly here. Tope Suicida on Styles. And Orton getting to his feet. And Orton gets sent into the barricade by Samoa Joe. And Joe gonna send him into the ring now. AJ Styles is in trouble. Samoa Joe's heading off. Looks like Joe wants to retain his world title. And like German suplexes Orton. Looks like another freaking weapon from underneath the ring. What's he got now? Another candlestick. Joe saying hell no though. And Joe sends Orton out of the corner. And again, connected with that big inside Curry. But there's AJ Styles right there. Styles right there. Picks up the champ. He's got him. AJ Styles clash. Come on. The women's world champion. There's 2. No, kick out by Joe. This 266-day reign is going to continue. Unbelievable. There's a kick right in the midsection. Randy Orton now. Nice elbows. Taking right back. On AJ. Irish whip sends Styles sends Orton to the floor. Oh my God, we're not moving out the way on the floor. And Samoa Joe's just in the ring himself. Just enjoying the action on the outside. Styles trying to run away. Orton though. Oh God, right after the knee. And now what is the Viper got in mind? Look at Samoa Joe. Oh, putting himself on the inside of the ring. Randy Orton, however, Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, here's the Luthes press by Randy Orton. And now it's AJ. Went for a shot. Orton will grab him. Irish whip, gonna send him out to the apron. Styles able to get him with a knee. Back in the ring now. And now Styles. And a submission. And a submission. Calf crusher by the phenomenal one. The WWE World Champion here. Calf crusher on Ted Orton. Now Samoa Joe in to break it off. And now Joe. Gonna send Styles out and back in the hard way. Happy days. What a match. And look at Samoa Joe. Oh, first time in the matchup. He's gonna hit this on AJ Styles. Samoa Joe with a muscle buster. But Orton's back in. Orton's back into the ring now. And he's mocking Joe in a submission. Can he steal here? Randy Orton, World Heavyweight Champion. He went Night of Champions. Oh, but Samoa Joe's able to escape. Now Joe gonna Irish whip Orton and send him in the corner. Samoa Joe with a big jab. Picks him up. He's got another muscle buster in him and he's going to connect with it. On the Vapor. Here in Night of Champions. No, he's not. Randy in the back door. And Randy, after countering him, got him with this press. Orton went for the RKO on Styles. He was moving away to the forearm. Big running forearm by the phenomenal one. Pick it up, Randy Orton. Get a lay out. That's it. Joe's not going to take the pin. Styles clash. Styles to win back world title gold. Cover to kick out by Orton. Joe's back in. Joe's going to be counting his fucking stars that Randy Orton was able to kick out. And Joe looking to steal it. Two boy on AJ. There's two kick out. Unreal. On a running knee. Oh, but Randy's there though. And Randy with a big boot on Joe shoots the half. Randy determined in being world champ. Cover, leg hook, shoulders down, scores two, kick out by the champion. Oh, how long is this match going to go? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's been a hell of a contest. But these three men are going at it. They may as well do it all night. Look at AJ. Side effect on Randy Orton. AJ trying to get to his feet. Randy on the outside. Big jab by Joe. Irish whip. Going to send him in the corner. Runs side. Here's Joe. Big splash and inside Gary combination. And here's Joe picking up the phenomenal one. Right hand turns around straight into the coquina clutch submission hold. Randy Orton's down on the outside and still tapping out almost immediately. Orton was going to get a whip and he is pissed. AJ's tapped a coquina clutch and Samoa Joe again successfully retains his World Heavyweight Championship. What a matchup that was, folks, and what a show it's been. This has been Night of Champions, live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia here in Jeddah. Man, what a show it's been, folks. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining me here this evening. What a show it's been, and don't forget, join us tomorrow night for the fallout of everything Night of Champions, live on Monday Night Raw. We'll see you then, folks. Have a good one.